One thing about me on vacation, I'm always willing to pay for an experience, and this time around, I paid to make my own chocolate bars. This was in Lima, Peru at the Chocolate Museum, and the first step was to just make your chocolate bars so that they could freeze while we do the rest of the class. The first part of the chocolate making process is to roast the cacao beans so that they're easier to shell, and then once you shell, they look like tiny little constipated rabbit poops, honestly. But then we just picked out a few of our favorites and began crushing them in this mortar and pestle, which I've been slacking on my bouldering, so I got tired, and that lady started clowning me. But when we were done, we had this cocoa paste left. And the next part of the class was to taste chocolates. We started with 100% cacao and worked our way to like 40% cacao. That 100 was an experience. But then she showed us how to make tea from the cacao husk, which I loved because I love tea. This was all while she was telling us how indigenous cultures used to use this. And then this was their version of quote unquote hot chocolate. There's the cacao, honey, a little chili, and hot water. And you mix it in these 2 jugs. I tried it out too. Made a bit of a mess. And the indigenous communities used to strain it over cloth, but now we just used a metal strainer. And I don't have a video of it, but it was really good because I like having a little chili in my hot chocolate. Next was the colonizers version, which used milk and sugar. And then you use this whisk tool to froth it up and mix it. We had it and it tastes like hot chocolate. And then lastly, we just learned about the industrial process of making chocolate and the way that it is now and how different it is from before. Then our chocolate bars were frozen and ready to take home. This was super fun, informative, and like $20. I love doing stuff like this.